sir, because I want to hear what you got to say about this. Because I'm rolling over to your team, and I'll get to you in a second, Mocha Bella. Because you weren't in here earlier, because you about to be mad when I tell you what's going down in the chat. Well, let me go back. 47 Problem said he did the 3-hop bounce back on the right foot too. Yeah, he's right. Now he talking about LeVar. You know, all his equilibrium was all off. He was messed up. So yeah, please check that out. It's very hilarious. You know. But Cedric said, Mr. Galloway, I'm going to talk about your Oakland Raiders tonight. I want to talk about Derek Carr. So Derek Carr obviously want to get a deal done. He's looking for an extension. He's coming into the last year of his rookie deal. And the whole thing about Derek Carr is really, how much are you going to pay him? You got things like Khalil Mack. Don't forget, Khalil Mack got drafted the same year as Derek Carr. So he's been balling. So you got him that you got to worry about, paying. But you don't know if you solidified this defense or not yet, or establish yourself a quality running game for the years beyond. You got Marshawn Lynch, so you're going to think that you got some type of a foundation there. But you got other guys like Washington and Richardson on that team that have not yet taken the reins. Tavis Murray is gone. But should Derek Carr be paid as a top 5 QB? Top 5. I don't want to say the highest because that's a joke. We're not ever going to go there. But should he be in the top 5? I'm going to say no. And now, before I go deep off into this, let me tell you why. Before I say that, but why I said no. But let me tell you before I tell you why I said no. Finally got that right. And you listen to the Wait a Minute show. I will never hate on somebody getting their money. John Sally said a long time ago, that John Sally of the Detroit Pistons. He said, it's not about how much you're worth. It's about how much you negotiate. And that's true. If someone is willing to pay you whatever, if it's X amount of dollars that you asked for, and they're willing to give it to you, then someone felt you was worth it. That's all that matters. So I'll never hate on somebody and say they overpaid. Because don't get mad at the person that asked for the money. You get mad at the person that gave them the money if it don't work out. That's how that works. That's it. So, but I'm going to say no, not top 5. Here's my reason why. I already said, can you pay the other guys, on your team? Is that defense together? But Derek Carr, even though he's taken off, he's 22-25. 22-25. Yeah, and said it. He said they're talking about in the range of Andrew Luck deal. And I think that's not the right way to go. If he gets that money, I'm happy for him. But I just don't think that's the right way to go right now. Derek Carr is on his way. He's definitely on his way. He definitely showed when he's not there what happens. We all saw what happened. Now, part of that is because they didn't have no quality backup, So part of that is Oakland's fault. They should have had a veteran QB. But he's 22-25 right now. And Andrew Luck is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. What has Andrew Luck done? Now, he did get into the AFC Championship game. So you got to give him a little credit there. But on that list of top, paid quarterbacks, you got guys in the top 10. All of them is I don't have all of them, but top 10. We got Aaron Rodgers. You got guys like Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger. So, as you see, these guys, they got these deals, but not after their rookie year. After their rookie contract. So, I think Derek is on his way, and he will get paid. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing, and everything will work itself out. But I just don't think right now is the time to pay him that money. You 22-25. You showing promise. You finish up the job that you're doing, and then you get paid on the next one. Now again, they give him his money. I ain't gonna hate. Get your money, bruh. Get your money. But not right now. I just don't think he's a top 5. And a lot of those guys that I mentioned on there, like Eli Ben, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and all those guys got Super Bowls. Russell Wilson was on that list. Those guys got Super Bowls. I think there was only 2 people that weren't on that list that weren't Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, and that was Phillip Rivers and Andrew Luck. So that's a high that's a big demand that you're asking, you know. And if he gets that money, ain't no playing around, ain't no games. He gotta go ahead and Super Bowl this year. You got some pieces. You got a win now mentality. So we shall see. I hope he gets paid. I hope he gets paid a lot. I don't know how much, but I hope he gets paid a lot. But I don't think he's there yet. He will be there. I think he will be there, but he's not there yet. I like Derek Carr, man. I like his game, so I'll never hate on him. Sluggo said, franchise tag him and see what you have long term. That could be it. I don't know. That might rub him the wrong way. Here's the thing. I'll use Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was in that top 10, but Kirk was in that top 10 because he is getting franchise tag. We all know Kirk gonna be out after this year. You don't want to rub him like that. You don't want to say, you know what? We like what we see, but we need to see a little bit more. So that's a little scary, Sluggo. But I get what you're saying. You know, it's just like, I'll give you some money up front. You'll get paid. You keep balling. We'll take care of you. Then you can take care of Khalil Mack and kind of, you know, offset those a little bit. Because they're going to have to pay both of them. Both of them, you know. Mocha, this is what's happening. Mocha wants to know what's happening. Tell me. So, Mocha, if you haven't, you know, heard, I think you might have heard, but Lopan's posting pictures on Instagram. He's on South Beach. Yeah, so Lopan is out there on South Beach doing God knows who, what, know what. I can't even get it out. God knows what, you know, but he's down in your city. And I'm pretty sure he's going to come by and pay you a visit. So I'm just giving you a heads up. If somebody knocking on your door, don't shoot. Look out the window. Look out the peephole. You know, make sure you find out who it is before you wet them up. But Lopan is in your city. So Lopan, matter of fact, you know, pick up Mocha and y'all go hang out or something like that, man. I know, you know, that's family right there, man. Show us some love. But let's jump back into this NBA, and I want to talk about a what if. A what if. So in the chat, and you listen to the Wait a Minute Show, your host Jelani JB Bodie, and my man Lopan. And what if? What would it mean if Kevin Durant loses in this finals? Not his legacy, not his, career or anything like that. I'm talking about the immediate future. Let's say they lose. Let's even say 7 games. Let's just say it's 7 games and they lose. This has been, stellar, finals. They not like they got swept or anything like that. Because if they got swept, that would be horrible. I mean, Bill Walton, horrible. And what is it? KD's immediate impact? I think it would be 10 times worse than LeBron losing that first one when they went to Dallas and lost to Dallas. And here's why. LeBron went to Miami and they were feeling themselves a little bit too much and they got humbled by the Mavericks. So they hadn't won anything. The only person that had won something was D-Wade. So they hadn't won anything and they was smelling themselves a little bit too much and they lost that. KD's on a team that already won and could have won last year, but last year happened. So we don't need to go into that. You get on this team and you basically now are the man on that team. Y'all win 67 games, which means y'all put in work. And if you let LeBron and them beat you, it's going to be a long, long summer. Now, I don't think people probably would say, well, maybe he'll go back to OKC. Nah, he's not going to do that. He can't do that. If he did something like that, that would be suicide. That would be career suicide for him. They would never let him live that down. But I think the following year will be horrible for KD. I don't wish that on anybody, but somebody's got to lose. So that's why I'm just saying, what if they lose? Now, if they lose, KD was balling. He's scoring 30, 35, 40-point games and everything, and everybody else wasn't supporting him. That's one thing. The whole team going to get clowned. But if he comes out flat, and let's be real. KD has had these moments before. He's had these moments where they need him and he don't deliver. So if he doesn't deliver, it's going to be a long, long, long summer. I don't think KD probably won't even leave the house, man. For the first month, I'll say that. He probably won't even leave the house. But this finals is more important or more crucial to KD than it is LeBron. LeBron, yeah, he got a lot on the line. Don't get me wrong, because he's been losing finals and he doesn't need to lose any more finals. But the way KD is set up, like Kevin Hart said, the way my bank account is set up, the way you guys are set up is that you cannot lose this finals at all. Yeah. So, Ms. Mocha said, tell Lopan he could have came and see me first. Mocha, I'm not getting into that, man. That dude, he do what he want to do. He do how he want to do it, when he want, where he want, all that he want. See? He popping off at the mouth. So, you see him, y'all can handle that face to face. I'm going to stay out of that. Lopan, but you do need to go see Mocha. I mean, you can't be running around in her backyard, man, and then not show her no love. So, Lopan, you are going to go see Mocha, right?
Indeed.
Okay, that's all you had to say. I'm sure you put a little smile on her face, with that. But we're going to stay with KD. And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a big sneaker fan or a shoe fan, and you love the KD shoes, you definitely want to tune into the finals and watch KD. And when I say watch KD, I mean literally watch KD. Tomorrow, Nike has decided they're going to sell his shoes early. Yeah, they're going to sell his shoes early. Now, before y'all say, wait, when are they going to sell the shoes? It's supposed to come out, on Friday. It's still coming out Friday, but they're going to do an early release. And this is what they're doing. The KDX, still KD, that's the name of the shoe, will be on sale online for game one of the finals. Here's how you can get a shoe, though. A pair of shoes, I should say. You can only buy the shoes. Now, listen. You can only buy the shoes while KD is in the game. Yes, while he's actually clocking minutes into the game. So, when that ball tips off, you can go to the Sneakers app. The shoe is $150. Sneakers app, SNKRS, is the app. And as soon as that ball tip off, his shoes are available to be bought. As soon as he subs out, they freeze in all sales. So, for 4 quarters, not halftime, because he's not playing, but anytime he sits on that bench, you cannot buy his shoe. So if you want the KD shoe and you want to order and you don't have to, run into the store, get in line and all that stuff, here's your opportunity. I like it. I like the opportunity because now what you're doing is that you got people that may not have watched the game or didn't plan on watching. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's the finals, but hey, you got people who maybe not big basketball fan. They maybe just love KD's shoe. They're going to watch the finals now. They are going to watch the finals just so they can see when KD play. Yeah. Yeah, that's smart.